Ana de Armas has always been one of those actresses who seems to effortlessly blend vulnerability with strength on screen, but it's her off-screen revelations that often steal the show. Recently, during a deeply engaging session at a prestigious film festival in Saudi Arabia, she opened up about her long-standing friendship with Keanu Reeves, the enigmatic star known for his brooding intensity in roles like John Wick. What emerged was not just a professional anecdote but a heartfelt testament to the kind of human connection that transcends Hollywood's usual superficiality. Ana's words painted Keanu not as the untouchable action hero, but as a genuinely kind and generous soul who has become a pillar in her personal and professional journey. It all started over a decade ago when Ana first set foot in Los Angeles, a city that can be as intimidating as it is dazzling for any newcomer, especially one navigating language barriers and cultural shifts. Fresh from Cuba, she landed her breakout role in Eli Roth's thriller Knock Knock, a film that thrust her into the whirlwind of American cinema. It was on that set, amid the chaos of production and the thrill of her first big opportunity, that she met Keanu. At the time, Ana could barely speak English, a fact she recalls with a mix of humor and raw honesty. "I barely spoke English at the time," she shared, her voice carrying the weight of those early frustrations. The inability to fully communicate must have felt like an insurmountable hurdle, especially in an industry that demands precision and charisma in equal measure. Yet, as she described it, that linguistic gap didn't fracture their budding connection. Instead, it forged something deeper. It was kind of a frustrating journey not being able to fully communicate, but we still had a great time. We bonded really well and we have a beautiful friendship. This friendship, Ana emphasized, is the kind that's rare in the cutthroat world of show business. Keanu, often lauded by peers for his humility and warmth, lived up to that reputation in her eyes. She echoed the sentiments of so many in the industry who describe him as kind and generous, qualities that aren't just buzzwords but lived experiences. Their bond endured the test of time, evolving from shared set moments to a supportive camaraderie that resurfaced years later. Fast forward to the present, and their paths crossed again in the high-octane universe of the John Wick franchise. Ana stepped into Ballerina, a spinoff that expands this gritty, balletic world of assassins and revenge. Reuniting with Keanu for this project felt like destiny closing a loop, a full-circle moment, as she put it with genuine emotion. It felt full circle. Keanu and Chad Stahelski have built such a beautiful world with those films, and having him there supporting me 10 years later meant a lot, she gushed, her admiration palpable. Diving deeper into Ballerina, Ana didn't shy away from the grueling realities of embodying such a demanding character. The film, directed by Len Wiseman and woven into the fabric of the John Wick saga, required her to transform into Rooney, a vengeful ballerina assassin with a backstory laced in tragedy and resilience. Preparing for this role wasn't a casual gym routine. It was a months-long odyssey of physical and mental fortitude. The training was brutal, Ana admitted, her tone a blend of exhaustion and pride. It went on for months before shooting and continued during filming. There's no time to rehearse everything, so you're learning and adapting on the spot. It was exhausting, but I enjoyed it. I learned so much. Imagine the regimen. Endless hours of choreography that fused ballet's grace with martial arts ferocity, strength training that pushed her limits, and stunt work that blurred the line between performance and peril. For someone who never saw herself as inherently athletic, this was a revelation. She had dabbled in action before. Think her sleek turn as Paloma in No Time to Die, or the high-stakes espionage in The Gray Man alongside Ryan Gosling, but Ballerina elevated it to another echelon. Very challenging, very demanding, she reflected, yet her eyes lit up at the memory of the thrill. Contextualizing this within her broader career arc adds layers to Ana's story. Born in Havana, Cuba, she grew up idolizing cinema in a household where movies were more than entertainment. They were windows to other worlds. Her path to Hollywood was paved with determination, moving to Madrid at 18 for roles in Spanish television, then braving the Atlantic for auditions in LA. Early gigs like Knock Knock were stepping stones, fraught with the immigrant artist's struggle for visibility. But Ana's trajectory has been one of quiet ascent, from the ethereal romance of Knives Out to the psychological twists of Blonde, where she channeled Marilyn Monroe's tragic allure with haunting authenticity. Action roles, however, marked a pivot. "I never thought of myself as athletic or imagined I'd do action movies," she confessed. It began tentatively with No Time to Die, where she held her own against Daniel Craig's 007, blending elegance with edge. Then came The Gray Man, Netflix's globe-trotting spy thriller that showcased her in ensemble chaos. Ghosted, a lighter romp with Chris Evans, added rom-com flair to her action chops. But Ballerina? That was the crucible. It was another level. But it was also an exciting character to play, and I really loved expanding the universe, she concluded, her words underscoring a profound growth. Keanu's role in this evolution can't be understated. Beyond their shared screen time, where he appears as the iconic Winston Scott, mentor figure in the John Wick lore, his presence off-camera provided an anchor. In an industry rife with egos and isolation, having a friend like Keanu, who's navigated fame's pitfalls with philosophical grace, must have been invaluable. Anna's candor about him humanizes the mythos around Keanu, stripping away the sad Keanu memes and action god persona to reveal a man who fosters real bonds. Their friendship, born in the fires of Knock Knock's intensity, has weathered career highs and personal storms. Anna has spoken elsewhere about her own battles, heartbreak, the pressure of typecasting, the loneliness of relocation. But with Keanu there's a shorthand, a mutual understanding forged in shared vulnerability. Reflecting on Ballerina's production, Anna delved into the collaborative magic that made it sing. The John Wick team, led by Chad Stahelski's visionary eye, created a sandbox where creativity thrived amid rigor. Anna trained alongside legends like Gabriel Byrne and the late Lance Reddick, whose gravitas elevated every scene. The film's aesthetic, neon-drenched underworlds juxtaposed with balletic precision, mirrors Anna's own duality, the poised performer masking a fighter's spirit. She spoke of adapting on the fly, a necessity in action cinema where one wrong move could derail a take. "You're learning and adapting on the spot," she said, a mantra that echoes her life philosophy. Exhaustion was the constant companion, but so was exhilaration, the rush of nailing a fight sequence, the camaraderie of crew pushing through dawn shoots.